Hey everybody, it's William Judson, your football savant. And today we're going to talk about one of those penalties that nobody really likes to see. And that's unsportsmanlike conduct. And unsportsmanlike conduct can come at you in a lot of different ways. It can be taunting. We're going to show a little bit about taunting. It can actually be fights. We're going to show some fights too. Everybody likes a little excitement. And I can tell you, when I was in training camp, a lot of those fights occurred in training camp. You know why? Because you're going up against your own players, your own teammates, and it's hot down there in Florida, South Florida. The humidity and heat was just stifling. And you're ready to go in, you're tired of practicing, and then somebody does something. So it's on then. And I've got some footage of training camp fights that I'll show you later on. Also, I've got something that you all, I'm sure, be excited to see. Got a famous football player. Matter of fact, two famous football players. Both played for the Falcons, but then one got traded to the 49ers and came back to play the Falcons, and boy, was it a fight that people will remember. And also, I have one, you won't believe this. Yours truly got into a fight on the football field. We're going to show you that, along with some other things, some taunting where players are just making fun. Now, that's a penalty, a 15-yard penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct. So today, we've got a little excitement coming at you, and you're breaking the rules. And see, in the NFL, not only will you cost your team 15 yards by getting an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, guess what? You can also get thrown out of the game, and that can hurt your team. It might hurt their chances of winning the game. And last but not least, you can get fined hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, these fines are $100,000, $150,000, $50,000. But you know what? These players are making so much money today. Like I said, for players making $10 million a year, and they get fined $100,000. It seems like a lot of money, but guess what? You can write it off on your taxes. It goes to charity. So, there's a good cause that happens when players get fined. So right now, we're going to just get into it and tell you about unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. Get ready, ladies. Let's huddle up. Personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct, offense, number 49. You're out of here. Well, let's first start off by talking about taunting. And taunting is, it's a subjective thing, but basically it's using words or gestures to get under somebody's skin or get under a team's skin. And there are many examples of taunting. And, they can happen with, like I say, shooting some kind of sign at a person, laughing at them, calling them names. If the referee catches you, then that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. So taunting is a no-no. Sometimes it's fun, to kind of pick at your opponent. And here's some examples of taunting. All right, this first example of taunting is from one of my favorite players. His name is Tyreek Hill, and he plays with the Miami Dolphins. He's been known to be one of the fastest, if not the fastest man in the NFL. And he will throw the peace sign up on you once he passes you. So, he's notorious for that. But sometimes situations will backfire on you. Like when he played for the Kansas City Chiefs, he threw the peace sign up against this gentleman, Antoine Winfield, and Antoine caught him the next play, hurt him, hit him hard, and he threw the peace sign back at him. So sometimes you just get hit. Now, this last example is a player, Antonio Brown. He is actually stepping and stumping on a player from the Cleveland Browns. Imagine playing football out in front of your family and getting stomped in the face. That's not fun at all. All of these penalties resulted in 15-yard penalties, so you have to watch it. Taunting is illegal. As I said before, sometimes things get a little heated. It can come from a taunting. It can come from somebody said something wrong about you or about your family. Oh, yeah, they will talk about your family now. They would dog you out. So, occasionally it gets to the point where a player can't take it. And as the kids say, you have to stand on business. So here are some situations where it got a little bit out of hand, but it happens in football. Nobody's hurt, but you get into some exciting fights. Now, this first one, Deion Sanders, back in the day, came to town when he was with the San Francisco 49ers to play against Andre Rison. That was a famous fight, and people talked about it for years. But, we thought it was kind of funny. And as they talk about it now, they said it was all in fun and games. They were just very, very good friends. And this just happened. Sometimes things just happen. Take a look at this. Okay, Dion's in the white and Andre Rison's in the black. Andre fires out against Dion, hits him in the face, and now Dion, who's left-handed, hits him with a one left, two left. Hit him on another left. Now Andre's coming back to the left. Left, right, left, right. A harmless little fight, though. Now, this fight occurred among teammates. Now, on the left in the red is Cam Newton. On the right is his teammate Josh Norman, and they got into a little small fisticuffs where both of them are kind of grabbing each other's face masks. It's a harmless little thing, but remember, I told you how in training camp, sometimes things can get a little heated. And these two are friends, but they had a fight that day. Now, this one occurred in a training camp. Teams were practicing. As a matter of fact, it was the Los Angeles Rams practicing against the Los Angeles Chargers. And it got a little heated. It's time to play ball. Now, watch this. You hear the fans in the background. I'll just let you enjoy this. It was useless. It was a little fun, pettiness, but boys will be boys. Now, I played 10 years in the National Football League, and I only got into one fight. And I have some clips of it right now. We were playing the Pittsburgh Steelers back in 1984. It was the AFC Championship game. Now, the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. So both teams were very, very high emotionally. The game was played in Miami. Pittsburgh came down the players, and we had a big lead on them. The game was about over. We knew we were going to the Super Bowl, and they got frustrated, okay? So after this play, it was an incomplete pass or something, and one of the Steelers tried to hit me. But your boy had to stand on business, as the kids say. And, this was kind of fun, but nothing really came of it. But, it's the only fight that I was ever in, or really, wasn't really a fight, just a bunch of hand slapping. The only one I was in the National Football League. And here it is right here. Here we go. I'm coming in on the left-hand side, number 49. Now, 59 hit me, so I had to go crazy on him. I had to hit him left, right, left, right. And you were frustrated. You weren't going to the Super Bowl trying to twist my head. But you know what? It took 2 referees to pull me off of him because I was not going to have that nonsense. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's segment as we talked about taunting, which can be anything from calling a person out of his name, making a symbol at them, just making fun at them, making fun of their team, staring at them, staring them down. Taunting can be any of those things. And we also talked about unsportsmanlike conduct, which includes taunting, but can also be fighting, grabbing the face mask, just doing something hard. Those aren't the pleasant parts of the game, but it's a necessary part. Because, these are men out there and nobody wants to get punked out in front of their friends and family because it's embarrassing. I remember when I was playing, I tried my best not to embarrass myself on national television because I knew I had some friends that might be haters out there that will laugh at me and talk about me. But all in all, it was a great, great time. And you saw me out there, your boy fighting. I don't fight. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But hey, sometimes you have to just stand on business. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did have any comments, just comment down on the comment box. And also, please like these videos and subscribe. And I will keep bringing them at you. You're going to be ready for football season.